Hi, my name's Annika. Welcome to my studio, welcome to my channel. We've got a Buddha, we've got some candles, a mat, and we've got a body to help relax, breathe, calm our mind. So today I'd like to teach you some Yin Yoga, 1 hour, full 1 hour class. We're going to settle down, relax, and really get into that connective tissue. Okay, ready to go. Find yourself a mat, find a block if you have one. There's something that happens as soon as I step on a mat, my mat, right? I just breathe, and I think it's the body has an ability to react to certain situations, right? So maybe when you go into your office, your heart rate can start to go up, or maybe you love going into your office. When I step onto my mat, that's my office, that's my work, this is my peaceful place. And that starts to build the more and more you practice. Okay, let's have a look. You know what? I woke up this morning on my side and I thought, what a lovely way to start a yoga class. So if anybody's new to yoga, it's pretty good. It's a pretty good bloody way to start, right? So I want you to just draw your knees in line with your hips. Use this bottom elbow as a cushion. Your other hand just come in front here. So get comfy. And just settle in. Whether you think about it, whether you've ever thought about it, as soon as you lay on the ground, you are grounding yourself. It's that easy, right? You're grounding yourself into the energetic field of the earth, gravity. And there's a nice dog ass shot. Thanks, Blue. He's like, oh, you're just getting started. Good boy. Right? So gravity, there's a lot of energetic force involved in gravity. So it's that simple to connect yourself and calm yourself and ground your energy. If any of you have ever gone camping and slept on the ground, okay, maybe it's a little bumpy, but you sleep so well because you're on the ground. So I want you to just, you can close your eyes if you like, but maybe just feel every point of contact on the ground. How your body's heavily sinking into your mat. But how there's an opposing force holding you up, supporting you. Good, now slowly just make your way onto your back. Bring in both shoulder blades on your mat. Pressing the palms into the mat. And just toe heel the feet to the outside edges. Extend the hands out like airplane wings. Take a deep, deep inhale and just slowly draw the knees over to the right. So you'll maybe feel a little tension here in this right hip area. Take an inhale, slowly come through center. Other side. Inhale through center and exhale. We're going to just stay here. So hands are extended out wide. Turn your face to the opposite direction. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, just do your best to soften. Try to let go anywhere you're holding on. And just allow the body to settle into this shape. Maybe do a little body scan, starting at the fingertips, working your way down to the toes, just checking to see if you're holding any tension. Sometimes I find that my fingertips are curled in. With awareness, just relax and release every single muscle. Come through center. Slowly take your knees to the opposite side. Turn your face away from your knees. And again, just check to make sure you're not kind of just holding on. Let go. If your mind is wandering and still chattering, which is what the mind does, just slowly focus your attention on your breathing. It's just a nice soft 3-part breath in Yin Yoga. So you fill your upper chest, your ribs, and all the way down into the belly. Draw the belly button in. Think about the ribs relaxing. And exhale that last bit of air. Taking an inhale, coming back to center. Slowly, just allow the knees to fall inwards. So just internally rotating the hips. If you like, you could extend your hands above your head. So I have a bad shoulder as a result of my wrist injury. So to extend up is a challenge, but it's not pain, it's just discomfort. So it's good to encourage some areas of the body that need to loosen up, to take it through its range of motion and give that connective tissue chance to find a new way to release. So it's tightness in the fascia that is preventing the movement, because I had a silly cast on, well, a wonderful cast, but my arm was immobilized for 3 months. So in this shape, right now, my shoulder is sending signals to my mind of discomfort. Now, because I'm noticing the thoughts, I'm aware of the thoughts. The thoughts aren't just coming in saying, "Ow, that's uncomfortable, why don't you shift to a more comfortable shape? Like, move your arm back down." That's what my shoulder's literally trying to tell me right now. But your yin yoga gets you in relationship with your body. In relationship. So it's not one-sided. You listen. Okay, is it pain? It's bordering on discomfort. So, but it's not going to last forever. Nothing lasts forever, right? So I'll just breathe through it. Tell my mind it can take a little time out. And now I'm going to release as we shift position. So toe heel, the feet together now, soles of the feet together, and just allow the knees to open out. So you could always support, if you have pain in the hips, you could support underneath your thighs with some towels or some pillows or your block. Again, you're making an agreement with your body. It's not going to last for long. We hold these shapes for a few minutes to allow the inside thighs on this shape to release, the hips to release a little bit. Maybe take your left hand, place it on the heart, right hand onto your belly. Take a deep breath and just settle in. You can close your eyes if you like. Check in. Just as laying down on the ground grounds you, placing your hand onto your heart, your energetic center in your body, it's like the hard drive, it's the processor, allows you to connect, plug in, recharge. Now, the belly, in Reiki, in Japanese Reiki, the belly is the powerhouse of the body, the hara. This is where your power is generated. So the heart, it's processed, your feelings, the belly, the powerhouse of life. So in connecting to these two areas in the body. Energetically, it's one of the most amazing things you can do for yourself, especially first thing in the morning. So do a little check-in right now, maybe asking yourself, how are you feeling today? Not this week, just today, right now. All the other is done with. Yesterday's finished. We don't get it back, it's done. Right now, how are you feeling? Ask yourself. Then check in with your hara, your belly. How are you feeling in the world? Your role in the world, your purpose, maybe. This is the center also, your power, your ego. Your mind's construction of who you are. So I would be, my name is Annika. I am a yoga teacher, blah, 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 all the other titles. That's all generated here too. So how strong is that feeling? Are you content? Because you don't have to be anything, something, a label, a title. Because you just are. You are something greater than any title could ever be. You are a source of energy. You are you deep down in there. This canister, this spacesuit, as my friend Robert likes to call it, is containing your essence, your energy, who you are, truly beyond everything else. And that you'll feel most when you connect with your heart. Take a deep inhale and extend. I don't think my legs can move. Extend the hands above the head. Try to carefully, bring your knees in first. And slide the heels out. Take a good morning stretch. Good. Slowly hugging the knees in towards the chest. Give yourself a little squeeze. Cross the ankles and slowly. I was going to rock up, but maybe come onto your side. Press yourself up to seated position. We'll be back down on the mat in no time. And just extend the legs long for me. Good. Draw your left heel up into the hip, just out as wide as your hip. Your straight leg, just walk it forward an inch or two. Good. Take an inhale. Reach up with your right hand. Twist around, take hold of this knee and draw it into the middle of your body. Other hand, just place it behind. So I want you to just draw the knee in. Take the gaze over the shoulder. Take an inhale for me and try to lengthen the spine. As you exhale, try to rotate. And that hand behind your back, bring it right into the spine as kind of like a tripod or a crutch, right? It's kind of just helping you stay upright. Flex your straight leg for me for a moment and then just let it relax. It's a little spinal twist. Just let the hand go, just drawing that knee into the center and chin down towards your chest. So getting a little compression in that back wrist as well. When we compress the joints, apply a little compression. This helps strengthen the joints, bone on bone. Just a gentle, gentle compression. This is really great for the digestion. You're rotating, rinsing, twisting at the thoracic spine. All your internal organs are getting a little squish out right now. And slowly release. Just extend the leg long. Oh, bring that back hand around. Wiggle out the fingers. Grab the junk in your trunk, the meat in your seat. Take out the cushioning, pull it out so you can feel your sits bones firmly rooted into the mat. Flex your toes for me. Good. Relax. Take an inhale. Reach the hands up. Maybe interlace the fingers. Open out the palms to the ceiling. Reach up. Good. And release the body towards the legs. Now, you may encounter some initial resistance right here. Hamstrings feeling tight, lower back and hips. So bring your hands down to your shins for me. Take an inhale and lift up through the chest. So think about the vertebrae, getting space in between each vertebrae. Exhale slowly, draw the body forwards. So don't curl in and weak and just stretch the lower back. I want you to lift up, draw forward. You hit another pocket of resistance in the body, another inhale. Draw the body forward a little bit more. Okay, keep the head up for me for a moment. So let that settle in. Feel the resistance, kind of make friends with it. Good, maybe one more. Inhale. And exhale, draw forward. And when you think you're absolutely done, Then you can relax your chin down. Release the hands. I don't want you to pull. This is not yang, making things happen. You're allowing, surrendering to the shape. So maybe palms facing up. Draw the chin. Head is heavy. And just release into, hello, it's very hot. If you close your eyes, you can shut down some more of the stimulation coming in through the eyes. The more that you're able to withdraw your senses, pratyahara in yoga, the more you can drop into a deeper state of relaxation, non-thinking, just a state of being. Slowly rise. Just use your hands to help you get back up. Take a breath. You can keep your eyes closed if you like. And when you're ready, just draw your right heel in towards the hip. Maybe just place 2 fists in between your foot and your thigh, just so there's some space there. Take your right hand behind the body. Bring the heel of the hand into the base of the spine so you have almost your arm as a prop. You can reach up, lengthen the spine, lengthen that left hand. And as you exhale, just twist around to the right. Use your elbow to draw the knee into the middle of the body. You have to kind of Maybe make some space between your belly. Maybe if you've got boobs, move them out the way. Right, you're rotating the head over the shoulder and just relax your chin into your chest. Fingers pointing to the back of your mat. Maybe just flex that long foot. Maybe just walk the bum cheek forward a little inch or two. That's it, just protecting your joints. And relax, breathe. Slowly release. Crossing at the ankles. Coming forward onto the knees. Taking the knees to the outside edge of your mat, and let's find child's pose. So big toes touch. Draw the hips back towards the heels. Walk the hands forward as far as they'll go. And slowly, when you're ready, bring the forehead down to the mat. Relax the elbows. Let your belly just sink and fall. So the wider apart your knees, the more space for your belly, your hips to kind of compress into your thighs. So you might feel compression, tightness there, maybe behind the knees. Deep inhale and exhale, just sink in, let it go.
Maybe just walking the hands over to one side, maybe over to the left, bringing your right hand on top of the left. And you can turn your face. Slowly taking the hands over to the other direction. Left hand on top of right, turn the head. Settle the hips back to the heel. Slowly coming back through center. Drawing the hands in. Maybe the knees can come together. And draw up onto all fours for me. Curl the toes under. Just take a few cat-cows. So drop your belly. You can keep your eyes closed. Tilt your tailbone up and exhale. Suck the belly in. Tilt the chin to chest. Tuck the tailbone. Good. Coming back to neutral. Just walking the hands over to the left side of your mat. If you can, just step forward with your right foot. Hands are inside of that foot. Curl the back toe under and just walk the knee back. You can release the back toe and just start to draw the hips down towards your mat into lizard. It may feel good to take your right hand and just open that hip a little. I like to open it out first. Get some space, then come back. So make sure you're not up here, right, with all that weight right on the kneecap. You're coming forward. Now you could curl the toe under and stay here, lift the knee if there's discomfort, or you could even put a towel underneath your kneecap. You could even just turn your mat over. Get just a little bit more padding there. So your choice. I'm just going to hold a few breaths. So this is feeling fairly comfortable. Maybe you could invite your elbows down to the mat to get a little deeper into that hip. So I can get one elbow down, the other elbow won't go down. I'll just relax my head, see if I can help my body come down. Now it's my natural inclination to want to be more comfortable, so I'll just hang out here because I know how that feels. And we do that in our life, right? We stay comfortable. So I think I'm going to just encourage myself a little bit here. Practice what I preach. And try and find some stillness. Now you could place a block underneath your elbows too, so you're not quite so far down. So play around with this shape. Keep breathing. Slowly curl the bum back a little bit. Curl the back toe under for me and start to walk the hands back, just straightening out that front leg. Bring the hands either side of the knee. Take a deep inhale and exhale, just fold over that front leg. It's called half split, half Hanumanasana. So front leg, you can have a little micro bend in that knee because the hamstring may be tight. Think about tilting your tailbone back and up. Hi. See, the great thing about a dog coming in, it distracts me. Blue is bringing me into presence. He's taking my mind off my hamstring. Slowly release the bum back down onto the mat. Whew, at last. And just extend your legs wide into a wide straddle fold. We'll take an inhale, and exhale, slowly fold forwards. Maybe just bring the hands underneath the body. Take an inhale, lengthen. Just like we did before, slowly draw the body forward. Maybe take another inhale. And exhale, fold in. Relax the head. Now, if it's a little tight in the hips, maybe flex the ankles for a moment, flex the feet, and then relax, let it go. Slowly rise. Draw the heels in. Find your way back onto all fours. This time, setting up for your lizard with your left foot forward. So walk the hands over to the right side of your mat. See if you can step that left foot forward. Curl the toe under, walk the knee back. Finally releasing the top of the toe. Draw the body forward. Draw the hips down towards the mat. Maybe just opening up that hip for a moment. And I'm just enjoying keeping my eyes closed. It's helping me stay within a little easier. Less signals going on in my nervous system. So you can stay up on the hands or invite the elbows down to the mat. You see what works best for you. And you may notice totally different release on one side of the body than the other. And that's perfectly normal. Relax your head. Slowly start to draw the hips back, walk the hands back, and maybe just bring the heel into the middle of your mat. Both hands framing the front leg. You can curl the back toe under for a little better balance. Take an inhale and exhale. Draw the body forward over that front leg. Think about tilting the tailbone back and up. And then allow the palms to come down, elbows soften. And just feel the hamstring in this left leg, behind the knee, maybe a little release in the lower back. So just breathe into these spaces. Slowly, slowly make your way back down onto your bum. Extend the feet out in front of you and slowly, everything's slow in yin. Lie down onto your mat. You can hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. And when you're ready, just extend the legs long. Just allow the feet to fall apart and maybe open out the arms. Shoulders flat into your mat, palms opened up to receive. Take a soft inhale, and as you exhale, just let it go. Shavasana.
Take a soft inhale and exhale. Just let it go. Slowly bringing a little bit of movement into the fingertips. And then now the toe tips. Maybe taking a good morning stretch. Reaching the hands high above the head, point the toes. And gently hug the knees in towards the chest. Give yourself a beautiful squeeze. Maybe rock a little left to right. Finding your way on the other side, opposite where you started your class today. Use your bottom arm as a pillow and just settle in for a while. Maybe opening the eyes and taking in your external environment. Take an inhale and press yourself up to cross-legged, seated position. And here comes Blue. Have a drink. Go on, you're very hot. Maybe taking your left hand onto your heart, your right hand onto your belly. And just check in with, with these two powerhouse, energetic spaces in your body. Hi, you're heavy breathing into my microphone. Nothing like an animal to make you check into your heart. Bring the hands together in front of the heart. Take a deep inhale, soft exhale. Maybe sending out a little of this beautiful energy to somebody in your life that needs a little boost. I want you to maybe picture their face, smiling, happy. Your thoughts carry energy, so choose them wisely. Namaste. Great. Thank you everybody for joining me again today. Hope to see you again. There are many, many other videos on my channel, different styles of yoga, so see what you're in the mood for. It's simple, easy to follow instructions, so just get started. If this is your first ever yoga experience, yin is very different to the flow style of yoga. So try, see what feels good, and join me again on your mat. Namaste. Have a beautiful day.